maybe it's just cheap easy loves with chemicals. We're dead forever, maybe we're blessed. I'll rip your dress, you pull my hair, now we'll live together. Maybe you're young, I'll bite your tongue, your lip will bleed. We're trash forever, maybe you're right. Just for tonight, your clumsy kiss won't taste so clever. And all I need, a substitute, baby, in the dark chill, looking up like you. I'll take the shade, love's to blame. What if we...
How's the tour going so far?
Yeah, it's going grand, thank you very much. Yeah, we're about 5 weeks into it, so time has taken on a bit of a blurry quality at the moment. But yeah, no. Last night we were in Derby, and that was really, really good. Friday night in Derby is a sight to behold. And tonight in Leeds, obviously, is the first time we've ever gone into a show knowing that it's sold out. So yeah, everything seems to be moving in a good direction. Yeah, it's good.
How does it make you feel then that it is the first time it's sold out?
It's amazing, and considering that it's not even a Sheffield show, it's outside of Sheffield. It's really nice to have that kind of validation.
So how's it been touring with Hey Sholay?
It's nice to have some other faces to challenge on the pool table after sound check.
Who's better? Who's better?
Well, I think I think I'm going to have to blow our own trumpet and say it's us. It's the Crookes. But you know, we've only had one showdown so far. That was last night, and me and Tom, we won out. So,
excellent.
But I'm sure that they'll
revelling in that.
Yeah, no, yeah, and we did rub it in quite a lot.
The championship making.
The Crookes are champion pool players. That's what we need to reiterate, really. Yeah.
So you loved being in Derby on a Friday night. What else are you excited for along the way on the tour?
Darlington. Darlington's another glamorous hotspot that we're going to be visiting on this tour. I don't know. That's the funny thing, because when you see the list of shows, because we did Europe previously, you kind of pick out places like Rome and Paris and Copenhagen and places like that, and you think, God, I can't believe we're going to go play in those cities. It's going to be so exciting, and you kind of like. And it's bad that you do, but you kind of skip over some of the places that you've been to before, or the less kind of glamorous places like Derby and Darlington. But those are often the shows that surprise you the most, and you go to places that don't necessarily get a lot of touring bands coming through, and there's often you get the best atmospheres in those places because they're just so happy that you've made the effort, and that's what we like to do. We're a touring band, and that's how we survive, and we kind of get the biggest buzz from playing to crowds that really want to have a good time, and like in Derby.
So what's been the best sort of thing to happen on tour so far? Because obviously you've been in Europe and now you're back in the UK. What's the best moment of the tour? It's quite a hard question, isn't it?
It's toughy.
We had a treat to kick off the tour.
Yeah,
So
I was going to say that. Yeah.
We supported Richard Hawley in Amsterdam.
Wow.
Which was the first date we did on this tour, so that was a really nice way to kick it off. And obviously,
it's all downhill from there, really. Isn't it? Sold out show with Richard Hawley in Amsterdam.
Yeah, but tonight's sold out.
Exactly.
Fine,
Yeah,
sorted.
So yeah, that was an honour to be asked to play with him. Yeah, I'd agree with that, definitely. Yeah.
Cool. And you're obviously excited for tonight. Are we expecting more flesh to be exposed like normal?
I don't
know what you
flesh.
mean. Flesh?
Yeah.
What? When it gets a bit hot, you know. You like
well, that's the thing. I mean, playing in the Cockpit 3 last time we played, we didn't have the problem of it being hot and sweaty because there was about 6 people there.
Oh.
But I do remember it's a tiny little place with a weird kind of tin roof. So it's going to be a bit of a greenhouse tonight, I think, with 100 odd people in. The last person to bear flesh on this tour was Russel. We got kindly given these lycra swimming trunks by a German fan in Munich, and she dared us to wear them on stage, and obviously we said, oh yeah, we will do it, and we didn't. But the show was going so well, we went off for the encore, and we said, go on Russ, put them on for the encore. And Russ, being the showman that he is, put them on. Excellent. Hung back for about 30 seconds so I could give him an introduction in front of these 300 drunk Germans, and came on. So I think we've still got a pair kicking around in the van. So depending on how well the show goes tonight, you could be seeing a lot of drummer leg on the show.
Wow, that is a promise. So we'll look.
Is it? Did I say
promise?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a promise on
well,
Russell's behalf.
it's exciting. It's exciting
Yeah.
me. So seeing Russell in some tight lycra shorts or whatever. Well, Anyway, away from that, how have people reacted to the new album while you've been touring?
It's been really good. It's kind of been heartening because we haven't been going that long, but the people who come to our show seem to have particular favourites of ours, like songs like Backstreet Lovers and Yes Yes We're Magicians, and it's really nice to have songs that, even though we're only been going for a few years, that people regard as old favourites. But it's even nicer to know that the songs that you've written 6 months ago are having the same effect. And things like Afterglow and American Girls, I've noticed the last few nights, and especially in England, have been going down as well as anything.
There we lose a drifter. Oh, she bombed a roller by ride, and a southern trail slipped those warm nights. Well, it's nice to meet you. And you're very English, well, ain't that swell? Oh, come on, kid, let's give 'em hell. Those American girls. Those American girls.
Well, what's next on the cards for the Crookes?
A few days off, according to Tom, I think.
I said a few days off, and then we'll write the third album.
Yeah, okay. That's all we need. 3 days off.
On tour
And then
for
you'll go
2
on tour
months.
again.
Write the third album before Christmas. Start touring again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Don't tell the manager
No.
that, because she'll hold us to that.
Well, on a serious note, have you written material ready for the third album already?
We've got 2 songs that we're excited about, and we wrote those before we came on tour. And kind of no matter how hard you try to write things on tour, it's just impossible, because you're either hungover or knackered or pissed off or actually playing a show. I'm painting a picture of tour that's really bad there. Like, they're obviously really happy. So it's been difficult, but I remember being sat in a hotel room in Oslo with Tom at 5 a.m. with softcore porn on mute on the television, and Tom strumming me through this new idea of his and trying to put something together. So
I mean, if that makes it to the album,
That'd be
is that a new writing method?
exactly.